You might have heard about the increase in foreclosures in the news lately, and that might have you worried that we're headed for a housing crash like we saw back in 2008. Different this time. Let me break it down for you. This graph shows the number of foreclosure filings is at an all-time low, even with a slight increase over the last year. When the housing market crashed back in 2008, there was an oversupply of homes for sale. Part of that oversupply came from short sales and foreclosures. You can see that increase in foreclosures if you look at the peak in this graph. But today, the number of foreclosure filings is low by comparison. In the Portland Metro on October 3rd, 2003, the number of bank-owned properties was 48. The number of people in pre-foreclosure was 27. The only time when foreclosures were significantly lower than this year was during the foreclosure moratorium that happened during the pandemic. That's the white bars on the graph. With the moratorium now over, we're seeing an expected rise in foreclosures today because that moratorium's ended and a few homeowners are unfortunately still struggling. While we never ever make light of people losing their homes, the number of people in foreclosure and pre-foreclosure is exceptionally low now. In Oregon, lenders have the right to judicial or non-judicial foreclosure with a typical timeline of 180 days, with caveats. Homeowners can apply for loan mitigation and may respond directly to the foreclosing lender through the Oregon Foreclosure Avoidance Program, or OFA, which is mandatory statewide foreclosure mediation program. The owner and lender meet with a mediator and discuss the loan and a way to halt the foreclosure. To assist the homeowner, there are many nonprofit groups that offer financial counseling and foreclosure avoidance programs. The counselor will also be present at the meeting and as will the lender's legal representative. With discussion and phone calls between primaries, a foreclosure plan will be drawn up with sale payment instructions, short sale instructions, or preferably the loan will be modified to assist the homeowner in paying the mortgage. With the OFA program and rising equity, there are fewer homes in foreclosure than usual, and much fewer than there were during the housing crash. Data shows this isn't a repeat of 2008. Most homeowners even have enough equity to sell and avoid foreclosure this time. If you have questions, let's connect.